Here are some poems that are shorter than sonnets. Sonnets I normally write. Thereabouts gray, or elevated blue, sleeps a thought, the core of the weather. Easier than the dawn, lifts in majestic glory, the ocean possessed rolls through the rest of the mind. 4 specks, rather crumbs, on a surface fall, jump off the floor. A house for nothing explains the cycles. A meaningful vista is to everything obligated. Similar thunder, a wind hereabouts, I too look around refreshed at foundations with wonder. A grass repeats, not a difficult weed. It spooked my need for celestial feats. As transcendently perfect as possible to stagnate, to stop the wind from going its appointed way. The best of my delights have in common the structure of an order to see when I am at liberty explaining. The bonus of the earth, with liberty leaving, how the delight tastes in the windy mouth. One fine noon, to help me introduce myself to the flooded world again, where the hour goes. In mote largeness, strong symbols, invisible, pale, write a piece. I understand the wind, to pick the ending, the red appearances of a beautiful door. It opens with a treasure, the transport is near, a simple reaction, stolen of silver. Oceans of light, walls of hierarchy, flowering clouds lift up bravely. The treasured night, with grounds for wakefulness, I sit in significance, in the happiness of spring. Night and wakefulness a weirdness, as it is hard to combine both, now hungry for room, hungry to rule. Evidence of life, the want to rise up, to judge these letters, a contradiction of color. These gray altitudes, whether at bay, the spread out boats, an illuminating poem. A design otherwise, moat will be powered by its largeness. The trees have their own energy. To color is enough. Falling into a cheer for the rules of a darkness, how late the night grows, nobody's words. There's a weariness between the scenes, the experience of sleep as it soon goes dark, developing fragments between us. On a brief walk, on your spiritual way, pressed a weight, helping you onward. Farewells of stars, for better neighbors, the sky is fresh, a monster of difficulty, bettering the neighborhood, an ordinary terror, called out of solitude, quick home. And let's see. The seeds do dream like me, which of let me start over. The seeds do dream like me of better blooms their joys, which come from Italy, while soon the light on us has but an earth to break, so such that a child might so be formed. Wheat and roses. The black visionary sustains the ending with radiant trifles. In lieu of the bake, in raw volume, I ate in bafflement my grey dish. Again once, retreating a little I go, into the mind obligated, for its solitary doctrines, whose comforts are arid. And I'm going to end with a little talk on scale. Scale is a proportion between two sets of dimensions, as between those of a drawing and of an original. That's from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Yeah. Scale, and this is me. Scale symbolizes a yearning. Proportion represents what is outside the self. Dimensions symbolize generosity. Moat, the monumental outrageousness around Texas, symbolizes largeness. Its scale is large, therefore its yearning is large by those who create moat. What is not moat is a smallness. What is not a scale is satisfied. What is not a proportion is inside the self. A moat and a scale symbolize the memory. Moat and its marketers represent the facticity. Moat and Texas symbolize the largeness of statehood. All right, and that's all I got for now. Thank you for listening.